On the day of the fire, it wasn't supposed to happen, but the wind changed and the fire only gave us 10 minutes to escape. The evacuation centre was full, so we sat in a park for 40 minutes making phone calls, trying to find somewhere to go. We went to a motel 30 kilometres from our town. The next morning we got up, tried to get back to our property, but the police barricades wouldn't let a car through. So we called a friend in town. They came down and got us. We hopped in their car and went off to see our property for what it was worth. When we got to the property, all we could see was devastation all the way down the street. All the trees were burned. All our farm animals were dead. All our fruit trees had gone. Sheds were destroyed. House was destroyed. Farm equipment, machinery, everything. Fences down, the lot. So the next morning we went to the insurance company, and the insurance company then tried to find us permanent accommodation until we could rebuild. But because it was Christmas time, we had to move 5 times in 8 weeks. But at the end of the 8 weeks, the Red Cross deposited $5,000 into our bank account. And we looked at that amount and thought, that's a shed. And so we got some family and friends down to clear off a block, and Paul erected the shed over a 5-week period, and we moved in. We had a base, didn't we?
Yep.
Had a base. And we were home. We were really at home. So we began to work out strategies on how to cope with the fire. Since 1969, we had known about climate change. We've been sustainable and self-sufficient for 50 years. And with that, we developed a lot of positive attitudes. And in that time of being lost from the fire to when we moved into the shed, we developed the attitude of recovery, didn't we?
Yeah.
We'd realised that the loss was going to pull us back very, very fast. So we worked out that anything that was lost had to be replaced with something better, more functional and more practical.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we would look and celebrate with what we had now rather than what we had lost before. And so we began to apply what we'd always applied, to work smarter, not harder. And we were home. We were home. And then life unfolded. Step after step, stress after stress, but with a positive attitude.